here with our extra beef burgers, hot chocolates, bog rolls. They are nice football soups.
Hello and welcome to a chilly Saturday afternoon here for the fans who've made the 2-hour journey across the border and into Devon from Cornwall. Welcome to some more action in the Southern League Division 1 South, where today it's Bideford versus Mousehole. Bideford currently sit 4th and 10 points above Mousehole. They're also very much the informed side of the division, having won each of their last 6 fixtures. Mousehole, however, are unbeaten in their last 4 games in the Southern League with 2 wins and 2 draws. So today they know in one of their biggest tests yet, they can get that elusive away win that they've been looking for since the end of September. Nico, you've been in quite good form of late and in amongst the goals a bit. How are you feeling personally at the moment coming into today's game?
Yeah, personally really good. Yeah, like you said, I've been starting and playing, getting a lot of minutes, and yeah, just finding the back of the net, which is nice. So personally, yeah, really chuffed in that sense, yeah.
We spoke quite a bit at the start of the season. Of course, you're on the bench a few times looking for your spot in the team. It feels like that's come through hard work. How was that in terms of the transition for you to make your way into this first team and battle your way into the starting lineup?
Yeah, well, I had to be patient, particularly at the start of the season. You know, coming into a team that was again very set, or very good from last year, and you know, found that a bit difficult, but transitioned nicely in terms of getting game time now. So yeah, like I said earlier, personally on a good on that note, it's really nice.
Playing Bideford today, set to be one of our biggest tests yet, you would have thought, in the Southern League. They've won each of their last 6 games, and of course we haven't won away from home since the end of September. Looks like today could be one of those moments maybe where you look over to get over the line and get that away win that we've been looking for.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, like you said, they're a very good team, and that shows in their recent results. You know, 6 wins in a row, and they've been on good form. So yeah, it'll be a really difficult test today, but it'd be great if we can then, you know, get a result here and turn that away form into make it start into a bit of good form then going forward. Yeah.
One thing on the mind of the management this week, after the departure of Evander Grubb, we'll be getting in a new striker. Snatch, quick one. Obviously, it's been difficult to get a striker in over the last few weeks, and the situation with Evander's happened. To get one over the line now, how helpful is that for the club?
Oh, it's massively helpful. You know, obviously, I say it's massively helpful. I think we've scored 12 goals in the last 4 games. I think it probably looks like it. You know, Evander is a big loss. There's no doubt about that. We were really excited by him, but he's gone back to his hometown to play for a team 2 leagues above. So you can't blame that. It's just reacting the right way, not panicking. I think probably recruitment has been harder than we expected, because we're at a level now where a lot of teams in Cornwall are maybe 2 leagues below, and then you've got teams in the league below that are competing on all fronts. So it's hard to find the right player. However, I feel like this week we have found the right player. Now, whether it will happen or not, we've identified the right player, and I'm excited by it. Hopefully we'll get him in the door probably by Sunday or Monday.
It's half-time here between Bideford and Mousehole when it's the home side who have a 1-0 lead at the moment. You've got to say, probably a frustrating first half for Mousehole, who conceded through a defensive error, but they've now got a big 45 minutes which they can improve on some good form they showed in that first half, and see if they can make a comeback here. Half-time, Bideford 1, Mousehole 0. ends 1-1 in the end. Difficult place to come, of course. Give us your assessment of the game.
Yeah, it was tough. First half, we weren't good enough. In possession, we were giving away the ball too easily, not taking care. The pitch wasn't great, but we can be better. The goal was really poor as well. But, you know, it's the second half, we came out much improved. We dealt with their threats, I thought, set pieces we dealt with. And in the end, you know, we could have nicked it. But a point, it's a good point. You know, they're doing really well, in good form. So we'll take the point.
Felt in that first half after we went 1-0 down, like there was a potential chance of Bideford to run away with things. They had a few chances. You made a good few saves. How vital was that point in the game? Yeah,
I think we said before the game that, you know, if they go, you know, a couple of goals up, there's no coming back. You know, they're too good for that. So it's nice to contribute and play my part and keep the ball out of the net. And you know, it's worked out right in the end.
Jake, full time, 1 point on the road. Got to be pleasing for you in some regards, coming to one of the toughest places in the division to fight back in that second half. Give us your assessment.
Yeah, form team in the league, 6 wins on the spin, and I thought, and listen, they're a good side. You know, I can't say enough the respect I have for Joycey, their manager, how he keeps doing it and finding energy to keep doing it for as long as he has. I mean, I remember playing against his teams. They're all really similar, which for me suggests that someone that knows what they're doing. You know, you can get your personality and your message out to a group, and he clearly does that. That said, I felt like we really nullified them today. Obviously the goals are a little bit disappointing, but I didn't really feel like, other than that, there were that many moments where we looked under threat, and I think we created the better chances. And second half again, it feels like we're going to get the winner, but it's a very, very difficult place to come in terms of away games. You put it right in the top bracket of difficult places, difficult opposition. So it's a good point.
Jake, in that second half, felt like such a good performance from your team, pretty complete in all truth, and to nullify a side like Bideford as well at their home ground. So impressive. I thought Jack Simmons as well in the second half was superb on that right wing. How pleasing is it to see when your team plays that well, and of course makes it also now 5 unbeaten in the league?
Yeah, really pleasing. It's been coming. You know, we've really put a bit of resilience together. It would be really nice if we didn't have to come in at half time down. You know, that's a common thing, and we shouldn't have been. You know, it was a 0-0 first half. I didn't think Hayes hit the bar, but I didn't think there was any obvious moments where either team looked like scoring really. But I knew they'd do it again second half. But the decision making was really good. The intensity to play forward, and like you say, you've picked out Jack Simmons. I think you could pick out a few. I think again, Talon's got through an incredible amount of work. The goal is fantastic. It's typical of him. I thought Hayes was fantastic today. He gets the plaudits for his goals, but I thought out of possession today, he looked like a proper player. Just chase things, was a threat. I wouldn't have wanted to mark him. So lots of really good individual performances. Max and Josh's second half really strong. And Ollie helped us out when we needed him as well, which is what we need from our keeper. So he was really good. So now I'm really pleased. Slight tinge that it's another game that we've drawn that you feel like we could maybe go and win. Would have taken a point beforehand, maybe, but I feel like we're in a good place. I said to Fletch before the game, I had a good feeling today. I felt like we might go and get something more, but we'll take the point. We're looking forward to getting back home. You know, I think what we've got left, 6 away and 11 at home. You know, so we've got a lot of home games to look forward to. So we've got to replicate the performance, try and do a little bit more first half, because we know the second half will come. But no, I'll go away happy, man.
Cheers, Jake. It's full time here and it ends Bideford 1, Mousehole 1. That was a really strong second half performance from the Seagulls, and Tanner Mitchell's superb individual goal. It ends as a draw for Jake Ash's side. It makes it 5 unbeaten now in the Southern League, as next time up they'll